What is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, I show you guys how to get to the moon. If you follow influencers, small influencers like myself, and not Capo or any other bearish influencer out there, if you would have been bearish this whole time, you would, oh man, you would be crying right now, I think. You would not be as excited as we are right now, guys. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. Smash the like. Hopefully we get some regulars in here and we can all go to the moon together. So you guys, yeah, holy SHIB, guys. We got to look at SHIB right now. But if you would have been watching my stream, you guys would have been literally the past 2 days, the past 3 days, I've been telling you guys that shit. What's going on, LMP? What's going on, Baba Voss? What's going on? Hope everyone is feeling well. Hope everyone is feeling blessed, and hope everyone is feeling good. So, guys, I was telling you about, I was the 88,000 person to buy SHIB in the world, top 20,000 holder. Oh, dang. Okay, that's amazing. That's pretty cool. You know, you're on the board. You're on the leaderboards. But yeah, guys, the thing is that I was seeing a pattern. The thing is that I saw the overall trend on meme coins. A lot of people were starting to tweet and post about Pepe. I've heard there wasn't a lot of talk of SHIB, but the thing is if you were to watch SHIB and know about the tokenomics about Shiba Inu, is that they have a burning mechanism, and that also they have their ecosystem, they have SHIBarium. So also it's just been oversold. It's just been oversold for a while, and I feel like it was just due for this pop. It was due for the pop. So what is going on? Shout out to Sunshine Girl. Shout out to everyone. Hello from Western Australia. Coffee tastes even better when it's a Saturday. Hell yeah, it does. I am not drinking coffee right now. I've been drinking coffee all day, so I switched to tea. But I'm drinking some wild Tulsi Rose tea. It's really good. Shout out to you guys. Let me know what you're drinking. Let me know what you're drinking. And so we want to look at the week, because the week is going to show you guys where we are headed for all-time highs for a lot of these meme coins. So the thing is like, yes, bonk is a thing. We have SNEC, we have Kakinu, we have what are some other meme coins that are getting traction right now besides bonk? Help me think of some. A dog with hat, that just a dog with hat actually just reached $1, so that's a prime example. Drinking a vanilla Coke, nice. That was actually my favorite Coke. That was my favorite Coke. I would always, after school, I would get a vanilla Coke and a caramello bar, and I would combine those together, and it was just so sweet. Oh, so sweet. Yep, a lot of the Solana meme coins are doing very well. So like if you were to look at the Solana ecosystem meme coins right now, they're definitely popping off. But the thing is it's funny when people were you were airdropped cat with hat. I was airdropped wild goat coin, like legit. I was airdropped a coin called wild goat coin, and I contacted them on X and said, what is this? And they're like, oh, it's an experiment. And I didn't get any red flags, you know. So I was like, okay, I set the slippage at 6% and swapped into it, and you know, my wallet didn't get drained, so so good. So wish me luck on wild goat coin. I won't even put it up. You'll just have to do your own research. Yeah, wild goat coin, of course. I was like, anytime I'm talking with my friends about crypto, which they're not into crypto at all, they'll always mention a name or say, oh, why don't you get cinnamon roll coin? And then I'm like, okay. And then I show them that there is probably a cinnamon roll coin. I pull up CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, and I show them, look, see, there's a cinnamon roll coin. And they're like, Jesus. They're like, this is why we don't buy crypto. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. And I'm like, will they ever learn? Will they ever learn? But all right, guys, so what I really want to talk about is the trades. So the trades that we have open right now have been doing pretty amazing, but honestly, we might need to take some profits on SHIB because obviously we had some, you can see where we actually took profits, and then we could have taken profits where we were trying to break out into these highs right here. But we do have more potential to the, yes, shout are those the goat emojis? Yeah, wild goat coin might actually make me a millionaire. You never know. It's happened to people. It's happened to people that bought Doge in the early days, you know, Doge and SHIB in the early days. You know, we're making people a lot of money. So honestly, I should have realized a little bit more profits. I was showing my wife, I was like, look, it's breaking out. And I should have been taking profits as I was showing her the profits. And she's like, babe, when are we going to be millionaires? That's been the question. When are we millionaires yet? But the trades have been doing very, 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 very well. We've broken out on a lot of our trades. We've realized a lot of profits. We've just been aggressively taking profits. So my strategy is I've been a trend trader, and I'm just trying to know the trends. And if the trend matches the chart, like Pepe, Doge, and SHIB, the chart looked exactly the same. So if you were to compare charts, I love comparing charts and being like, okay, then I can speculate on all three of those coins and be able to get a position in. So you can see I tried right here back before where I thought the market was going to break a little bit more bullish, but we ended up trading more sideways. And then this was the true confirmation to get in the trade. So this, you can see where I look, you know, sometimes you're wrong and sometimes you try and then it doesn't play out. And so I waited. I was like, I'm going to get a Pepe entry because Pepe is due. Pepe is due what it's due. And what's funny, I didn't even realize it, guys, but it's a freaking leap day and a leap month. So no shit, Pepe's gonna pump on the leap day. It makes so much sense. I was like, oh my God, they're geniuses. So I don't know if that was planned, but man, it worked out pretty well. I'd say it worked out pretty well. All right, so we are gonna go actually to the old Twitter. I keep calling it Twitter because you can still type in twitter.com and it just redirects you to X. So shout out to Crypto Millie. If you're still awake, Crypto Millie, come into the stream. Shout out to Crypto Millie. I think we're gonna get Crypto Millie on the live stream tomorrow. I was gonna try and get him on tonight with me, but he said he was tired as F. So what is trending right now? We got Dogecoin, Shiba, and what else is trending right now? Floki. What's going on? Shout out to everyone in the live stream. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you guys have done the housekeeping in smashing up the likes and hitting the subscribe button. And if you are a new watcher, thank you very much for coming in to the live stream and joining the Dano Crypto Dojo. And if you want to join the Dano Crypto Dojo, you gotta bust into the Discord, and this is where you're gonna get the updates for YouTube. You're gonna get the latest gas prices for how many Gwei you're gonna pay for a freaking Ethereum transaction. I bet right now you're gonna pay probably between $50 to $100. So I suggest you learn how to do some DeFi. Shout out to Sam. What's going on? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, so guys, I've been experimenting a little bit with doing a little bit of pulse chain DeFi. So, all right, let's see. Let's read this comment. My daughter's friend 20 bought Pepe at the start. After 2-3 days, he didn't want to risk his gains, so he quit with 400K and bought himself a condo. Woo, man, that's pretty crazy. Bought a condo. Michael Scott once in the office mortgaged a condo. All right, so look, check it out, guys. So what you can do in Pulse Chain is you can provide liquidity. So what you're doing is you're providing that liquidity, and whenever there's swaps in that pair, then in Pulse Chain, you acquire the incentive token as your reward. And then you can actually see your yield. So for just the amount that I have in right now, so I have $223 total. And for 30 days, I will have received $4 in incentive yield. And then if I wanted to do that for a full year, I would get $50 in yield. So, and both of these pools are in different yield structures. Like I think if I went to the farm, I want to make sure I pull up the right screen so you guys can see it. But let me see. Okay. All right, so might have to do this. Is this screen? Okay, yeah. So here is the farm, and you can see this is the hex and wrapped pulse chain farm, and then this one is the incentive and pulse chain. So this one is the easiest ones to get into with the yield, because, and I'll show you what, and I'll tell you guys what I did. So what I did, the easiest way, you're saying, okay, how can I get into pulse chain without having to pay the bridging gas fee? Well, what you can do, I used changenow.io, and I just used USDT Tron. I used that USDT Tron on, and sent it to the address that was on the exchange website, and in about, the first one took 10 minutes, and then the more I've done it, it's been less time. So I think the quickest it's done the exchange is in about 10 minutes you get the PLS. So whichever token you were wanting to exchange, so I exchanged for the PLS, and you can actually do it with a lot of other coins. So you can say, okay, I'm gonna send this in, and I want Ethereum back in this recipient address. So I love it. So once I did that, and I know you guys maybe probably already know about the peer-to-peer, peer-to-peer trading and exchanging, and it's honestly, it's cheap. I really only got charged, I think, $2 or $3 in USDT to do that exchange, and that's way cheaper than any other type of bridging you're going to pay with Ethereum, trying to bridge over ETH or DAI or whatever you're going to do into the Pulse Chain ecosystem. So just a thought. I just want you guys to think about that. Just think about yield. I've been thinking more about yield these days, and thinking about, okay, well, if I'm invested in crypto and I am for the long term, then why not reap the benefits of getting yield? So guys, let me know in the chat if you are also doing any type of yield farming, staking. Do you do it directly on your wallet? How do you like to do it? Do you like trying to be risky AF and do it on an exchange, like trying to get, yield exchange from Bybit or something like that? Let me know, I'm curious. All right, so let's get back into, the markets. Let's get into the trades. Let's get into the overall sentiment and bullishness of the market. So let's go into Doge. So Doge right now, our Doge trade, and the thing that I've learned with in the markets and going into trading is that, and especially like knowing what Jason Casper has been saying, is that, look, it doesn't matter what leverage you have. Doesn't matter what leverage you have set. It just matters the confirmation of what direction you're going. Like, do you have 2 to 3 different confirmations on the chart for the direction that you're wanting to go? So if you're seeing bullish sentiment in the market for a good entry, which I was seeing in also in taking profits. So it's like I was seeing that obviously Bitcoin not topping out, but just basically staircasing into what we see now as a parabola move into basically it's just like a staircase. Like we don't want to blast up too fast, but we have been just staircasing up. It's good to kind of trade a little bit sideways, but man, I mean, like now you just see like we have these massive green candles breaking this resistance, 62.1, and then we tested it. I'd love to see like what type of fib or what, kind of what kind of retracement we're seeing right now. But the fact that we are even just still sitting above in these levels at 60,000, and we're just skirting by. We're steady going up, and we're not just like blasting, because I feel like obviously if we went up super fast, the harder the fall. So I like that we're slowly kind of building. All right, so Exodus wallet, Atomic wallet, I get some yield after this bull run. I'll buy during the bear and stake. Yeah, so what I was just showing my wife is that inside the Trust wallet, you can stake all kinds of stuff. You can stake EVMOS, you can stake Cardano, you can stake pretty much any coin that's a stakeable coin inside of Trust wallet. You can do it, and you can just set the limit, 28 days, 15 days, you know, and then it unlocks it, and it's pretty easy. So obviously there are risks to staking. You know, there's definitely risks to anything that you're gonna, you know, lock up your coins in a type of contract. You know, for instance, you know, I didn't have any coins locked up in any type of staking, but I did have Shiba. I was buying Shiba on MEXC, just kind of spot buying. You know, Shiba was actually looking really bullish, and the chart was speaking for itself. I was like, look, the chart was actually looking really bullish in going into a bull flag. I saw a bull flag for Shiba. I was like, this is so bullish. And then look what happened. I mean, wouldn't you expect a chart like this to break out? You would expect a chart like that to break out, but it had a massive staking contract exploit where they completely drained the contract. So who knows if it was like a legit, you know, exploit in the sense that, like, okay, it wasn't, you know, anyone with the team that was involved, or if it was someone with the team and they just were legit compromised. But essentially, that's not good. That's not good. And it's interesting that, you know, there's coins that get a lot of bad rap, but like, for instance, like things like on Pulse. Oh yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. I didn't have that much money in it anyway. I mean, I had like, I think my total balance, like my goal was like, okay, I would get like $1,000 in there and just see what happens, because sometimes these layered twos with the mainnet launch on Ethereum, they do well. Like Metis is one that I think would probably do very well in the bull market. A layer two that has a good narrative, good ecosystem. But I mean, when you invest, you have to be fully prepared to like be like, okay, this is looking bullish, cool. This probably faked out a lot of people. I bet a lot of people were getting really bullish on Shiba, and they were buying, and they were like, yes, this is awesome. This project's gonna do so well, and then literally went down 100% in like 5, 10, 15 minutes, like 100%, like rugged, like hard. So you gotta watch out. You gotta be careful. So that's why I wasn't investing like too much. I was like, okay, I'll just like put, you know, just a couple, you know, $50 here, you know, nothing crazy. And they paused trading. So that's another thing. Pause trading, and until they fix that, we will just see what the price does and see if it recovers. But just so you guys know, I did break the news as quick as I could when I saw that. It actually happened live, and so if you were in Shiba, you had been able to sell or do whatever you wanted to do on that news. And thanks to Borovic, shout out to Borovic on X for providing me with the quickest message. I messaged him, and he quickly messaged me back with the news from Zach XBT, who then broke the news, which he is a, let's see, was it Zach XBT? I think, is it XBT? I'll just type in XBT. There he is. It was with a CH. So yeah, Rug Pull Survivor. So if you're not following this guy and setting the bell, like I'm setting the bell on this dude, because I got to get the scoop like as soon as I can, because, you know, I am pretty spread across the market. I like being in a lot of different things. So, but shout out to you guys in the live stream. Thank you guys for being active and chatting with each other. I love that you guys love to come in at the same time and chat amongst yourselves. That is what this is for, so we can all learn about crypto together and go to the moon. So thank you guys shout out to all the 9 viewers, and let's get the likes up. Let's completely smash them. Let's obliterate them. Let's get them to the moon. And let's actually look, speaking of the moon, I really like this website that George, I'm George, we're all George, his team found this website called Coin Go Live, and the only section that I've just played around with so far is the section where you can just click the all-time high and you can see which coins are percentage away from their all-time high. So this is what is insane, guys, is that the fact that Bitcoin is 11% away from the all-time highs. 11%. We were just like 9% away. So we really have made a lot of traction, guys. I mean, we've been bullish on this channel since like 30K. We've been, yeah, it's a pretty cool site. I love it. I love sites that give this metrics because it really gives you a good long-term zoomed out view of being like, oh my God, that was the cycle. The last cycle really, like, you got to think about it. The last cycle Bitcoin was at 69 topped, and it did a double top. Did a double top here, 64, and then it retraced all the way back down to $30,000 and then did a double top fake out. This is when we were thinking, okay, we're surely going to go to 100K after this if we break this that previous resistance, and then we just had a massive downtrend. So there's a lot of hope in breaking and turning this previous resistance into support. So I was explaining it to my wife. I was like, okay, the reason why Pepe and Shiba and Doge are due for those breakouts, turning previous resistance at their all-time highs into support, is due to the Bitcoin halving, the supply, the demand, the institutional buys for crypto, the market cap, the total market cap that we're at right now, at what prices Bitcoin is at, because the total market cap where we were at right here at these prices, where we're literally at the same prices, we're at 2 trillion. So you have to look at the total market cap. You have to look at the total market cap right now. Go check it out. We're only at 2.3 trillion. We're only at 2.3 trillion. So, and the coins are that far away from their all-time highs. So you have to, like, think about it. Do the math. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. If you do the math and you think about the trillions of dollars that's still sitting on the sidelines, and this is just, a lot of this is institutional buys. Insane. Yo, what is going on? Shout out to Live Life Free. What is going on? I love that name. Shout out to you. First time in the stream. Thank you for being on the live stream, on the channel, and hanging out with us. I love the name. We all want to live life free. We all want to be free. We deserve to be free. It is our right as spiritual beings to be free under the rule of God, but that's also my opinion. You don't have to follow that, but I do truly believe that God loves us all. He wants us to be free, and that he wants us to all prosper, but that does not come without its challenges. And that's the big life lesson that I've learned, is that a lot of the things that are good in this life are referred by CF Live. You'll have to CF Live. If that's hyphened, you have to spell it all out. All right, let's see how many people we got in the live stream. We have 15 people in the live stream. So Sam is saying I need to check out Cubic coin. I think, yeah, we were talking about that. Cubic. It's ranked 2004. Okay, so we're like low market cap stuff. Cryptoface mentioned me. Get out of here. Cryptoface didn't mention me. You're pulling my freaking dog coin tail. That's crazy. If Crypto Face is referring people to my channel, I don't know what the hell's going on. That guy's legendary. I remember seeing Crypto Face on BitBoy's channel when they were really active on doing the Around the Blockchain. When Around the Blockchain was like on the BitBoy channel, that was when, you know, they were top of their game. I mean, they were really. He mentioned me on his stream. What? The hell out of here. That's wild. That's crazy. No, that's wild. If you're really serious, like, that's crazy. Damn. Well, I'll tell you, Jason Casper, if you guys aren't watching Jason Casper or part of the Jason Casper crew, he's also a guy that I found out about through BitBoy. You know, love him or hate him, you know, BitBoy and the Bit Squad and all, and like in their heyday, they really brought a lot of influencers to the limelight and got eyes on them and at least got them in their brain. So it's really cool that like you stick through. Yeah, just talking shit, just like talking mad shit, like. But I loved it because he's like, all these. I just love his take on things. But I love following Crypto Face on X. I think he's got a lot of funny posts. Like, I love that he's just like, man, I fell asleep and I didn't put in. I thought I was gonna put in a long, and he's just real. He's just like, look, this is what you can do when you're playing with money like this, and you can actually, you know, you can really change your life, and you can do it with trading. You know, if you really want to treat trading as a 9-to-5 job, then you 100% can do so. It's all a mindset, you know. Sunshine Girl says, I'd love Jason Casper. He's got the right priorities in life generally and a great positive attitude. That's all that matters, is that you have good values, you have good ethics, you're as truthful as you can be, and you're just real with people. And I think if you are that, then there you go. Like you'll be lucky in life. Yeah, like. Yeah, what's cool about the crypto community is that a lot we want to collaborate with each other. We want to help each other. We want to see each other make money. We don't want to see people get wrecked. A lot of why I made the channel, why I love that you guys are here hanging out with me, chatting with each other, and getting any alpha or any knowledge at all from me is to just learn from my lessons. And anytime I've done something that I've made a mistake, or I've been like, oh my God, I got liquidated, I got stopped out, I was jumping into trades without actually getting any confirmation at all. And now I'm trying to just say, look, this, like, don't do that. Bad, don't do that. So I think that's the best thing that I can do, is just, that's why I wanted to make the channel. I was like, I would love to help people who are new, that are the people that eventually come to us who say, hey, I'm new into crypto and I'm thinking about buying whatever. I'm thinking about buying Bitcoin. I'm thinking about buying Ethereum. And you tell them, well, how much money do you have? And they're, well, I only have like $2,000. Or, you know, a lot of what the questions that you can get is, you know, answered is like, well, okay, well, how much do you have to invest? Like, what do you, like, what's your goal? Like, you know, do you have a plan? And then that's where you can really answer those questions pretty quick. Cause then you can say, all right, well, if you know, you got $2,000, well, I wouldn't be playing around too much with Bitcoin or Ethereum. You know, you want to go get super DJ and you want to get low cap. So that would be my best advice. But shout out to you guys in the chat. I need to watch the chat. I need to get in the chat and remind you guys that we have really amazing Pepe emojis. They don't pop up for some reason. I need to figure out how to make better emojis that actually pop up in, because it just pops up as Pepe. It just says Pepe. But if you guys go to the chat box and see that we got some if you want to be part of the Dano Crypto Dojo or the Dano Crypto community as a member, then you'll get a fancy Pepe badge. That's basically like Pepe, like saying like, I told you so. All right, so Live Free said, mine got back on right today, but spent the day away from all crypto app streams. YouTube, just got home from work and winding down. Your live popped up, and due to Crypto Face referral, I jumped on the live stream. Amazing. So that's, dude, thank you. That's amazing. All right, so let's see what's happening with the charts right now, and if we... okay, Shido, did Shido just like get a couple green candles? Shido just got a couple green candles. Are they trying to trade it back? All right, so look, this is the thing. Even though we have these massive green candles happening right now, we still have some strength. We have volume. We have a good stock RSI still. I think we have good money flow. We have money flow. The money flow is going up and on Bitcoin, and we only div just a little bit. Looking at the weekly is super, super bullish, and we're just trading a little sideways. So just like Ivan said this morning, if you're watching Ivan's live stream, that happened at freaking... Oh yeah, Bonk is going crazy too. Like Bonk, actually, I was seeing that because I like Perpetuals Bonk is trading 1,000 Bonk. So if you want to trade Bonk Perpetuals, you got to find it's 1,000 Bonk on a lot of the other perpetually exchanges. If you want to buy at spot, you can buy. This is what blows my mind, guys, is you can freaking buy Bonk, which is a new Solana meme coin. I think Solana and Coinbase have some kind of deal with each other. They're like, okay, and the fact that Coinbase, well, finally Coinbase is listing pulse chain data, but you can't buy any of the tokens on Coinbase. And oh my God, imagine some of the pulse chain tokens being listed on Coinbase or like major exchanges. Woo! Be insane. But I don't know if that would happen. Just don't know. But let's look at the exchanges that Bonk is on. Oh, look at that, Coinbase. And Binance, Bybit, Gate.io, OKX, KuCoin. And then if you look and you go to Pepe, which is truly the more popular meme coin. Look, it's breaking its all-time highs. It already broke its all-time highs. And literally the only exchanges that want to trade it and buy it up is Binance, OKX, and KuCoin and Gate.io. Get the frog out of here. It's insane. So I'm telling you guys, Coinbase is going to... They're missing out. They're missing out on the trading volume. So Coinbase needs to step it up, and they need to add Pepe, because that will get more eyes and more people on the true meme coin. The one that really popped it. Really started the meme coin trend. Well, what's crazy is that Coinbase will have all these different coins that really no one's ever really heard of, and you're just like, okay, what is this? And then the things that are really actually traction, have good volume, and even like really good DEX volume. And the fact that Pepe has good DEX volume, and it's got different Uniswap contracts, version 3, version 2. You can trade it. The volume on let's see, because you can bridge. Apparently, you can bridge Pepe. You can bridge Pepe onto Binance, and then you can trade it on Binance somehow, like on the Binance Smart Chain. It was part of one of their Twitter posts today, because they were posting like crazy. If you go to the Pepe page, they were posting like insane, because they have to, because they're smart. They know if their coin is pumping, they got to start posting. This is the thing. They're coming back. The retail's coming back. But man, that's crazy. Holy shit. Shout out to Crypto Face. I can't believe he's referring me. I must be doing something right. I love Pepe. The memes are just classic. You can't beat the memes. You can't beat the frog. Oh, that's what it was. You can bridge to our Arbitrum and Binance network. So to kind of bypass the gas fees. But just the thing with the gas fees is like, obviously you're gonna need to, it's all about liquidity. It's all about liquidity. Where's the liquidity? Where's the volume? And that's where you're gonna want to trade, and that's where you're gonna want to hold your stuff. That's where you're gonna have the best outcome when things do pump, is that you're gonna be able to sell it. The only way you can sell something is if someone's there to buy it. You know, that's a buy and sell. So it's still buy, sell markets. That's what the order book's for. You look at the order book, people are selling it and people are buying it. People are buying Doge, they're selling Doge, they're trying to short it, they're trying to long it. You know, like right now, I'm just fully bullish. Like I'm super, super bullish, so I'm full long. But there's people right now that are like, no, I'm shorting. I'm going to short the market. But I just feel, me personally, I think we have more upside to go. Like people were probably like, yes, I'm going to short that 64,000, right? And you know, but that's cool. I was watching the 64,000 hit the top right there. I watched it and I decided not to short. I had plenty of capital that I could have put and released into a short. But because I am overall bullish, I chose not to do that. So that was just the choice that I made. I could have made a lot more BTC, but the thing is in this market, I feel like going short is just a bad idea. That's not financial advice. That is just me saying like, look, I think that the market has more upside to go, and we could wake up each day and Bitcoin just keep legging up, keep legging up. And then I'm gonna have anxiety because I'm not like, my stop loss is getting like, I'm about to hit that, or, you know, or whatever. Or just like, yeah. And you're right, Sunshine Girl. It's too short. It's too soon to short. I think it's way too soon to short. And I think it's, if you've been bullish this whole time, you have to be a bull in a bull market, and you have to be a bear in a bear market. So, but I tell you what, though, I could have been I could have been even more bullish on these entries because I didn't put as much margin as I would have liked to. But, you know, I went a little bit more heavy margin. You can see a lot of the margin's been taken off because I've just been taking profits like heavily. Like, you know, when the market's pumping, I like to go in and just take 25% off, And then what I'm doing is with those 25% gains, I'm going back in, and I'm also DCAing, sending it into my coins that I like, and trying to build up that bag as well. So that's my plan. So you have to execute a plan. So that's my DCA trader strategy, and I'm calling it the little old lady trader strategy because it sounds hilarious. But yeah, it's just, you know, when you're trading, you really, obviously you have to be willing to lose it all. Any investment, anything, it's risky. Playing with markets, you could be investing in regular stock market and invest in a company and have their earnings come out absolute garbage, and then they get wrecked. And that could have been a company that was like, oh, we're doing so well, we're blah blah blah, and then the numbers come out and they're like, actually, we're not doing well, our product is not pushing as well, blah 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 blah. And there's all these factors, and you know, crypto can be just like that too. It's just, anything is risky when it comes to money. So you just have to know that. And the best thing that you can do is that, what I've learned is that, like, what's your plan? So I've developed more of a strategy and a plan, and I think in me doing that has helped me preserve more capital and build up my portfolio. Because there's obviously, we all have experienced the major bear market. The bear market was tough. I mean, this was a 2-year-long bear market where the prices were so volatile and so just, you know, unless you were really deep in the market, a lot of people left. Like, a lot of people, even big influencers, they stopped making videos, they left. Like, the only people that survived were like us, you know? Like, I was still making, I mean, I stopped for a little bit, but then my wife and my friend actually encouraged me to come back and start making videos. They were like, man, you know, your videos were, you know, they were doing good, man. They actually you were doing good. And I thought, this is a sign. This is a sign that It's, you know, for a lot of people it is. Well, it's not a cult. People always say, oh, crypto, it's like a cult, and like with all the communities and all the things. And it's like, well, I think what crypto is freedom. Crypto is a way of thinking. It's a way to switch your mindset. And what it does is it gives you it gives you more autonomy and autonomy on yourself. And it teaches you about risk management. It teaches you about what, like, giving you, like, basically we've been giving these people, the bankers and all these people, that the money changers, we've been giving them the responsibility to hold on to our money that we make and that we use our services and our skills and the things that we grew up and we learned to do. And now we're letting other people tell us what to do with our money, and we have all these banks flopping. You can't even take it. Like, if you had a lot of money in a bank, you want to tell them, hey, I'm going to take all this out. Like, good luck. Like, people have a hard time actually getting their money out of banks when it's their own money. So you got to think about that. So what's going to happen in the future when they're infinitely printing the dollar? And then we have something like Bitcoin, which has a limited supply. It has a fixed rate supply of 21 million Bitcoin that it cannot be created anymore. And billionaires are buying it up. Institutions are buying it up. There's not going to be enough left. There's not going to be enough left. So the supply and demand economics of Bitcoin, just Bitcoin alone, that's not even taking into the account the Ethereum market, the altcoin market. You know, there's just so much potential in it. So this is what crypto is about. It's about being free. It's about learning how to switch out of the matrix financial garbage money system, and then switching your brain and your mind into getting into financial freedom through, like, being able to send and do transactions. The banks do that on the back end and with your own money. So you got to learn how to send transactions back and forth between, like, using internet cryptographic money. That's we're in 2024. We're going to be eventually in 10 years, maybe even in 10, 15 plus years, we're going to be in space using Bitcoin. That's how you have to think about it. That's how you have to think about it. You got to think about holding your private keys for your kids' kids to then be financially stable and wealthy for the rest of their lives and their lives. I 100% agree with Michael Saylor when he talks about Bitcoin, and he talks about how, like, you are literally going to secure the financial freedom of your entire family, generational wealth. Not wife-changing wealth, but like generational wealth. Where Bitcoin is like, it's like, oh man. I don't think people just are not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready enough. I mean, gosh. I decided, why have I not even been bullish enough? I'm so bullish, and I could have been bullish, even more bullish. Could have been even more risky and convicted to put, get as much money in this market, in these trades, as I possibly can, especially with the entries that I've gotten. Sometimes it's tough to time these markets. It's like, you know, yes, you can do TA and stuff, and like TA does work, but man, you talk about a news article and you can toss your F and TA out the window. A news article will smash your TA, and every trader will agree with that. Every trader that's ever traded before will know that a random news break will invalidate your trade setups that you've been drawing all over the place. Like, it can crush it. So, but I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we be taking some profits? Should we be taking some things off the table? Is BTC on fire right now? Is BTC on fire? Is it pumping right now, or are we retracing? I'd love to see where the futures market went. The futures market went as high as 65,000. So you got to remember, guys, the futures market's kind of it's the future CME is where you can kind of be like, okay, this is what the futures market CME is speculating for Bitcoin price movement. And this is the chart that I really like, because when we finally broke out of these purple ranges right here, this is when we were bullish here. We were bullish here. We were bullish in these ranges here. We were bullish all over the place, especially in these ranges, because we kind of were doing this sideways descending wedge. And this is when we saw a true breakout. We saw a bull flag right here. We had a bull flag form, which kind of traded. It was like a long flag. You were thinking, okay, when is it gonna break out? It broke out right here, broke out to this level, and that was when we were seeing the retest of 38,000, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Then we had another breakout. Then look at this other bull flag. So basically, Bitcoin's been doing step, ladder, trade sideways, bull flag, breakout, and then trade sideways, bull flag, breakout. So it's pretty amazing that Bitcoin has had so much strength like that. And just, you think that the trend is your friend, so you're just trading the trend. You're trading you're not trading against the trend, you're trading with the trend. You don't want to go against the trend. It's just like, it's like listening to Capo going completely against the trend just to validate his own thesis. How crazy is that? To be an influencer and you're gonna not know when to switch your thesis a little bit. Like, you gotta admit when you're wrong, and like you have to be like, look, like the thing's bullish. The thing's freaking bullish. You can't deny the chart. Okay, and this is what's crazy. If you look at MicroStrategy, we drew this a while ago, so I wish we were a little bit more exposed into the stock market, because essentially what we said, and I will go back to the video if you guys want to go back to my videos. I made a live stream, and actually me and Carl Runefelt made a video, and we talked about it because he was very interested in this too. I wonder if he's made millions on the call, because I told him and reminded him, I said, Carl, you got to remember that MicroStrategy has had the tip off since the Bitcoin halving. Look, the third halving, this is their price right here. Then look at how much their stock increased when they started applying the Bitcoin DCA strategy for their basically their strategy, their Bitcoin strategy for acquiring and putting it on their balance sheet. It went up 656%. And now look, it's insane. Now look at this. It's literally about to get to its all-time highs. This is its all-time highs. It's about to get there. So MicroStrategy alone is a Bitcoin ETF. If you are wanting to get exposure in a different type of way, MicroStrategy could be a good play overall. And look at the money flow too. The money flow is like really up there too. And we were in a pretty good oversold area, but we're still breaking now on a trend, and we'll see what happens. We'll probably trade a little sideways and go up into that trend to break into the all-time highs with MicroStrategy. All right, guys, XYO. Shout out to the people who know about XYO and know that this coin will absolutely crush it, and it's going to blast. And that's not financial advice. It's just my humble opinion. And if you know about XYO, you know that when Ethereum does well, XYO does well. And they've been actively building. They're in AI. They're in data storage. They're in geo mining, location data, all kinds of stuff. They're kind of like an oracle. They kind of do all kinds of things. But the thing is, like, look, this is the chart. And if you see how the meme coin charts have been acting recently, this is exactly how the chart is going to start looking for XYO. We're going to start seeing a nice steady test of breaking these resistance points right here. And bought just one MicroStrategy share about 2-3 weeks ago, and it's up 50%. Yes! Awesome, Sunshine Girl. Shout out to Sunshine Girl. Yeah, I was telling myself I wanted to buy MicroStrategy, but I've been so in crypto, and I've just wanted to learn more and be more, have more exposure in the crypto market. But I would say the top 2 stocks to watch for just in general in the stock market would be Coinbase and MicroStrategy. Yeah, Coinbase and MicroStrategy. And definitely all the mining, like any Bitcoin mining companies like Riot, and I think there's a couple more that you could check out that are involved with Bitcoin. Maybe even the Galaxy Digital. But yeah, XYO is looking good. We've been DCAing into XYO. We're really liking that. Shout out to the people that are busting into the Discord. Let me know if the Discord is working, guys, because I've been trying to figure the Discord out. I'm not like a Discord expert. So let me know if all the people in the Discord, if you had to re-verify yourself, because I set up a verification, and it should be that when you come in, you have to get verified. And once you're verified, you get the Dojo member access. So then you are a Dojo member of the Dano Crypto Dojo. And I try my best to where, you know, if I am going to get into a trade, I will try and post up trade setups. But I encourage you guys to come in and trade or post your best. Oh, yeah, Marathon. Yeah, that's another one. Yep. But post your best trade screenshots in here to show people the money that you're making. I'd love to see the gains. Encourage everyone to make some money. All right, so let's see what's happening here. Let's maybe take some profits. Maybe we want to take some profits. Let me know if you guys are... Oh, man. So, look, I marked the Pepe all-time high, and the Pepe all-time high is about to get smashed. We might smash it. Because we're... Oh, yeah. Because, look, we only did... What? Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. The frog is leaping. The frog's about to leap. From lily pad to lily pad. And we aren't gonna sleep till we take all the gains before someone else takes them from you. Because that's the game of crypto. It's player. It's player versus player. Even though there are communities in crypto, the communities will dump on your head. So if you don't take the profit, someone else will. Someone else is hungrier than you are. They might have not eaten for weeks. And they're ready to eat. They're ready to eat, guys. All right, so we have 10 likes and we have 11 people. We got to get the likes up. We got to smash the likes. We got to absolutely obliterate the likes. Thank you guys so much for being in the live stream. I really do appreciate it. All right. I think we want to take some profits. But actually, first, we want to say Dogecoin is 406% away from its all-time high. Shiba Inu is 331% away from its all-time high. Chainlink is 161% away from its all-time high. That's one of my bigger holdings. And then we have Matic, 182% away from its all-time high. And then we have Near Protocol, I think is a great buy. 417% away from its all-time high. You can actually kind of interact with the Near Protocol, almost kind of like a social network. And you go in and you have set up your name address, whatever.near. So then that's how you interact with, and it's a sign-in. So it's basically like you don't, it's not like other blockchains. It's pretty unique. And then you got Injective. So Injective has been just price discovery. So Caspa, same price discovery. HBAR is actually 390% away from its all-time high, so that could be a good DCA. Optimism is kind of same kind of price discovery launch coin last year or the year prior. And then Stellar Lumens has been around for a long time. That one is almost 578% off its all-time high. And then we got Crow. We've made videos about Crow. We've had different amounts of Crow. We've had Crow staked. We actually use the Coinbase card a little bit more now than we do the crypto.com card. But I have both. I have the crypto.com card. I have the Coinbase card. I suggest both of those platforms, guys. And if you do want to use those platforms, I do have the links in the description. And those are the best platforms, I think, that have cards that work, and you can get yield and rewards for using those. The website. Oh, for this website. Yeah, Coin Go Live. Yeah, this is a cool website. So I'll put it up in the chat. Let me put this up in the chat. Yeah, it is Coin Go Live, and that's the section for checking out the all-time highs, because this just gives you really good reference on like how much more room we have to grow in the market. And people are going to make you feel like it's your last chance. You only have and people always are like, give you the day amount, and it's all clickbait. They're like, you only have 71 days. You only have 1 week. You have one poop left before you can ever be a millionaire again in crypto. And it's just like, stop it. Like, don't you realize that everything doesn't always go up only? Like, things are going to retrace. Like, we're doing great right now. The market's up. Everyone's happy. The markets are, look, the markets are doing well. We're up substantially. Everything's in the green. Everything's in the green. We look at the market. We're killing it right now. Everyone's really happy. Look, the past week, Pepe 250%. If you would have just been DCAing into Pepe for the past year, you'd be up 250%. Same with SHIB. The charts looked the same. But the thing is like, you have to know when to take profits. Doesn't matter how much your account is up, because in crypto, you're not holding a stable coin. And I thought about it. I had a good thought. I was like, oh my God, this is brilliant. This is genius. Why do stable coins exist? It's because it's a way to have liquidity on the side to be able to do, obviously, the whole point of the crypto DeFi ecosystem with smart contracts and all that, to provide liquidity, but also it's a way to be able to get out of the tokens when things are getting a little heated. Like, that's what stable coins are for. Like, if they're truly stable, then that's your opportunity. And yes, Sam, I think we're going to have a $125 Chainlink, but you got to think, all-time high was $50. I remember watching Chainlink go to $50. I remember seeing my Chainlink balance literally doing a 4 to 5x in my Voyager account when I was buying Chainlink for the first time. And I was like, woo, Chainlink is pumping. And then I realized, I was like, what does Chainlink even do? Like, what does Chainlink even do? And then you realize that Chainlink, it's one of those coins that you can have on pretty much every single network. So if you want to, like Chainlink is on every single chain, even ones that you've probably never heard of. So you got Binance Smart Chain, you got Solana, Hiko, Gnosis, Phantom, Polygon, Avalanche, Optimism, Sora, Terra Classic, Who's Smart Chain, Near, Arbitrum, Energy, and Multimedia. So you can have Chainlink on a lot of different things. I personally hold Chainlink on Polygon. I don't hold Chainlink on any centralized exchange or anything like that. I hold Chainlink on Polygon because I can buy it super fast, super quick. If I feel bullish on Chainlink, because I just like swap into it. I'm just like, I just buy Chainlink. So if I want to sell it, I can send Chainlink on Polygon network into an exchange that has volume, or I just swap it into Polygon if I want to, because the volume is actually not that bad with the Polygon ecosystem. So that's why I talk about liquidity. Look, Arbitrum, Polygon, Ethereum. And then you got Camelot, which is the Arbitrum ecosystem DEX platform. That has $1 million of it. So this is the thing. You got to look at the volume. You got to look at the 24-hour volume. That's where I've learned this. I'm like, oh, that's it. Like, you got to look at what's got the volume.
Gotta have volume, gotta have money coming in. Like if there's no volume or there's no money, like, and then you got a whack ass supply, you know, the tokenomics is there, like there's no real true like bullishness on it, then there you go. And then you want to look at the RSIs too. In total, let's see, in the past hour, we want to look at how the RSIs have switched up a little bit. We want to look and see how coins are doing in the overbought section, because then we'll see, okay, Doge is overbought up at the top of the overbought section. So we're in a Doge trade, so it might be a good time to take profits so then we can go back in, because Doge is still gonna break. I mean, you know, Doge is primed to go to all-time highs, 75 cents, right when Elon Musk going on SNL, right before he was going on SNL, everyone was looking at Robinhood on Doge. They were looking at that chart on Robinhood. I know you were. I was. I had it open. But I sold. I knew, I was like, okay, it's getting hot. I sold and made like $600 in profit. I didn't have that much in. Sadly, I was had no dry powder. I was just like, I'm going to just try and get as much as I can in there. But the fact that I made a trade like that was cool. It was one of my first meme coin trades that actually played out very well. And I think that's why I love Doge. It's like I have a soft spot for Doge because it was like one of my first big trades. You always have a soft spot for, I think, your first big trade. Guys, let me know in the chat. What was your first like big trade where you were like, oh my God, like if you made like $500, you made $1,000, like what was your like, where you're like, oh my gosh, like what was the coin? What was the coin that did it for you? I want to know. Let me know in the chat. Mine was Doge. And guys, if you share this on your platforms, it would really help out build the community, get more people in the stream. I always hear people saying like, man, you should have more subscribers. Man, you should have more people in the stream. Man, you should have blah, blah, blah. So, but in order for that to happen, you guys have to help me and be almost evangelistic for the Dano Crypto live stream. Okay, cool. We got Ave. We have ETH Classic. Okay. All right. So we shared this on the old X. All right, so I think we want to take some profits. Is Shido okay? So yeah, the Shido trading is still paused. So I don't know. We might be able to get our money back. We'll see. But it looked like a massive rug, though. Like a funky rug. Stinky rug. Funky, stinky rug. All right, so... Oh, man. So cool. We have received over 100 messages today with Restream chat. So shout out to Restream. Shout out to you guys for sending over 100 messages in the live stream. That means you guys are interacting with each other. You're having fun. And you might be making some money at the same time. So thank you guys for tuning in. And really, please, if you haven't, please smash the like and share this to X and get your friends in here. Get your peeps in here. Get your friends in that are always talking crap about crypto, about how you can't make money or whatever. You know, just get those people in here. That's the people that I want. I want those people. All right, so I think we're just going to go into each trade right now, and we're just going to take some off the table. So that's always smart to do. So we're going to go into what I like to do is I go in. I'm just going to hide the other pairs. All right, Pepe, we are up. We're trying to test those. We're trying to test those all-time highs. I could, the thing is I could just leave this, you know, I'm fine. I've made profit. I've made good profit. I have a stop loss set. I just feel like it's smart to take profit. I don't have much margin in here, but it's just smart to take profit. We could very well have a reversal back down into these lows. We could, I mean, there's some decent value lows right here. because we don't have any more highs to look at. That's it. Like, you know, once we get past the all-time highs, there's no more data to look at for that, because we're just breaking into all-time highs. So that's why I'm feeling like a little reluctant also at the same time to take some profit off the table, but it just never hurts to take profit, because I'm still going to execute the plan, which is put those into DCA bag stuff. So that's the strategy. That is the strategy. So we're just cruising. All right, so looks like we're really trying to get there. We crossed here on the stock RSI. We could be seeing another cross. But even so, I think we still are going to close 25% of the trade at last price. And we're going to do that to make sure we just know we just going to stick with the plan. We're going to stick with the plan. We take profits. I'm tired of like getting caught not taking profits. It's just it's a nasty feeling when you're up and you see your account being up and you're just like celebrating, and then you wake up the next day and it's down 5% and you're just like, you're like this. That's literally what you look like. It looks terrible. Someone very confused. Take the profits. Take the profits, guys. You gotta take the profits. No one went broke taking profits. We're gonna take a little bit more SHIB off the table. I still think SHIB is gonna go to all-time highs. Never. It's never a mistake. Never a mistake to pay myself. Exactly. So, all right, last price, 25%, close long. So, we could have done it at market, but it looks like, because we're on the 15 minute, we're on the 15 minute right now. All right, so boom, took the profit. All right, so we took that. So now we have realized gains. Yes, that's exactly the plan. That's the strategy. So basically, I'll leave some, and what I do, because you have to pay the trading fees and you have to remargin, I add in a little bit more margin. So then when I can take the profits, because it's sooner or later, once you run out of the margin and then you have the profit, there's no money left in the contract to take. So once you take your final cent of margin with your profit, then the trade's closed. It's done. So what I've done is I've protected my trades, and I've protected and opened and kept these trades long, because my entries are good, and I just feel like even if we go down, if Bitcoin goes to 35K, these, like, some of these trades will still be open and still be good. But at the same time, I would have taken profits on the way down, or, you know, try to solidify. But I also will re-enter back into the coin. Like, I mean, I'll probably re-enter into SHIB and Doge, because it is breaking bullish. And that means I'm just getting, obviously my average entry price is going to go up, and it does sacrifice a little bit more of the trade. But I think if you feel confirmed, and you are, at least once you're breaking back up, because I did that with BTC. So I actually did a really great buy. I basically did the classic sell high, and buy low. I sold some of my BTC out of the trade at 64K, and then I bought back in at 60 on the same trade, which now Bitcoin breaking back up into the levels that we're at now has made me more BTC on the trade and has solidified me more margin also in the trade as well. So just a little bit of advice and things that I've been learning with trading and with trying to do proper risk management. And also I've noticed that the best thing that you can do, because sometimes when you set a stop loss, you know, it gets triggered really fast. Like if you set a stop loss at 1% and it's kind of fluctuating around a little bit and it's kind of, you know, it might be trading sideways and it stops out and then you see it going up. Okay. Well, that you can kind of play around with the stop loss a little bit between 1 and 5%. It gives you a little bit more room to say, okay, it did break down to 5%, boom, stops. Okay, maybe it's going to break bearish and then you can short. If you start seeing, okay, it went down to 4. Okay, now it went down to 4. If it breaks up and then goes up another 4%, set the stop loss at 0, break even. Because then you have the opportunity to catch a move up of 4, 5, 10% on the trade on a move to a value area high in the chart. And then there you go. And it all depends on what margin you have. It doesn't matter what margin you have. It doesn't matter what the leverage is. You're just watching the levels. You're just seeing it. You see it happen. And that's how you can make the trade. And obviously it doesn't play out all the time, but then once you actually really see it and you do trade the trend, then that's how you can actually be a profitable trader. And that's the point that I'm getting to. Is as long as you can be profitable, then you're doing something right. You're doing something right. But shout out to you guys in the live stream. Thank you so much for being in the live stream. We got 12 people in here. Thank you so much for giving your time to me, because your time is valuable. And the only thing I ask in return is that you smash up the like button and you check out any opportunity to support the channel, to continue the Dano Crypto Dojo build. We have to build the dojo, guys. So shout out to the members of the Dano Crypto Dojo. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you very much so. All the love. Put some heart emojis in the chat. All right, so we took some profit on, did we get our limit order filled on Pepe? We did not. Okay, so let's look at Pepe and see where that's sitting. So then we can see if we maybe want to, okay. Oh yeah, so then, yeah. It's sitting right up at the top of this wick. So once it wicks right back up in here, we'll scoop that up and see what you can do is say, look, okay, I'll scoop that up again, scoop that profit. And then if we want to take the lows a little bit here, we could take the lows and we could put a limit order in right here. We could put a limit order right on the bottom of the band, because in the short term, we could be hitting back into those prices. We could hit those lows before we even hit the take profit right here. But shout out to you guys for trading along with me. Hopefully your charts look as bullish as these, and hopefully you're seeing a lot of green and no red, because I know how it feels when you see the red. It gives you anxiety. This green makes you feel, it makes you, you know, when you're seeing the green. But it does also give you FOMO. Gives you mass FOMO, guys. It gives you ultimate mass FOMO. All right, so do we want to take some more profits? I'd love to show you guys how you can get right into Pulse Chain like it's just like you jump into the ocean in the ecosystem of Pulse Chain. My goal is to get a couple of thousand into Pulse Chain. So really, it's, if you want to keep it simple, you get Pulse Chain, you get PLS, you get PLSX, Incentive, and Hex. You get those 4 tokens and DCA into those, and then you use the opportunity to go into the yield and go and start playing around with the liquidity options to earn the incentive. And you're basically, you got a proxy bank. You got a proxy bank happening. Okay, so did we get the Pepe order triggered? I think we triggered our Pepe take profit. All right, guys, so I'll show you what the P&L today, so it's proof that we do take profits. There's a lot of influencers out there that'll talk about stuff all day, every day, talk about this thing is blah, 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 we're buying this, we're buying that. Well, show me your freaking charts. Show me you're making profit. I'll show you everywhere I got liquidated. I don't even care anymore, because the whole point of this is to help everyone, to show you that it's like sometimes people are just too hypey and they're not showing you or telling you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. It is a journey. You're going to get wrecked sometimes. You're going to lose it all. And sometimes you're going to gain it all back. And then you're going to lose it all again. But maybe, just maybe, the third time, a charm that you listen to your plan and you be a little bit more convicted and you be a little bit more smart that time around. And then you start to learn. And I think that's what happens with all of us in the crypto markets. You get about 2 cycles, 3 cycles in, and you start to go, shit. That's okay. I will not round trip. I will not round trip. That's what you have to tell yourself. We're gonna say it all. We're gonna say it together, guys. I'm gonna take the music down. We're gonna say it together right now. Okay. Repeat after me. I will not round trip my bags. 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 I will take profits. I will take profits. All right. If you guys said that with me, I bet you felt that. I know you felt it. And to answer your question, GoPulse is a community-built website and aggregator for the Pulse chain ecosystem. So what it does is it does kind of a mixed bag of a lot of things. So you can get stats for blocks. You can get bridging information, activity on the charts, the gas. You can go into the Pulse X ecosystem. You can become a validator. It shows you it has a bubble section like this. Honestly, I love this site. I love GoPulse. Shout out to GoPulse. You guys are amazing. I'd love to have you guys as a channel sponsor. I'm trying to get channel sponsors, and I would love to get sponsored by the things that I love to use. And I've just been loving going on GoPulse because you can look at your portfolio. It actually aggregates your data really fast. You can look and see what you're holding. You can see overall like what your current yield's going to be. And it's just cool. I love it. If you use this gopulse.com in tandem with your MetaMask and Morales Money, and you verify these contracts, and you can say, okay, I want to go into, let's see, I want to check out Diamond. I want to see about Diamond. And you're going to go to Morales Money and you're going to do the research. You're going to go to the Token Explorer. And then you're going to go to Pulse Chain. You're going to select easy metric. You can go security score, make it 70, add a filter, greater than 70, then add a filter, experience net buyers, increase by at least like 100. Select the time frame, a month. And then maybe we can see Diamond in this list. If it's not in this list, we can at least go and compare. Okay, so Teddy Bear's pump is getting traction, Alien, and Mintra. And so let's see if we can see Teddy Bear, Alien, and Mintra in the GoPulse list. So let's see. And sometimes it's hard. Okay, so we see alien. We got alien. So once you find it, once you actually find it, so here's alien. You click on alien, and then you can use your, so I can go and say, all right, if I want to swap right into alien, I got 61 bucks in PLS. So then I'll swap into alien. And then once you swap in, you'll see alien pop up right here. And then you can just follow it. So I actually made some decent profits with just like going into these, you know, funny pulse memes basically. And one of them was diamond. I think it was like, I think it went up like 150% or something, or 200%. So there's a lot of liquidity actually in the Pulse Chain ecosystem. So you just don't want to forget about it. Like people will talk shit, but they've never used it. So it's like talk crap all you want, but have you used it, and do you even know how to use it? So that's what it is. It is what it is. That's why I think we're going to be crypto millionaires, because we're not like extremist on one side or the other. We're getting exposure in different markets. We're in Pulse Chain. We like Phantom. We like crypto gaming. We like Bitcoin. We like Ethereum. We know the trends. We like the meme coins. You know, we want to get into the DEXs. Like, you know, we want to try and get a little exposure in everything. But it's risky. It's a little risky. Just a little risky. That's all. All right, so we're gonna get the music back going. All right, so I'm curious to see what's happening in the news board. So look at this. So even in the news board, so what an obvious trade to take. I would say it was pretty obvious. I mean, it was definitely an obvious trade to take. And look, they were 10x long. See, come on, guys, come on. I'm right on the par with crypto banter. I said I'm gonna get in a fight with Crypto Man Ran with Ran Newmer, because every time I don't take profits or I do something stupid, I hear his voice in my head in his South African accent being like, you dumbass, you didn't take profit. And yeah, so we're gonna fight in the next Karate Combat IFC fight, lightweight. All right, yeah, obvious trade to take. Yeah, it could have been the obvious trade to take. All right, so I'm curious to see what today's P&L has been with the markets being so bullish. I'm very curious to see what the futures P&L has been today. Okay, today's P&L is pretty good. So this is just proof that I have been taking profits. It's proof. I've sent cash out. I have a structured profit-taking strategy, and I need cash now. Call Dano Crypto. Get your DCA cash now. All right, so this is how you build up the DCA cash. All right, so today's P&L, 464. That's not too bad. Yeah, don't, if I ever do that again, yeah. Call Dano Crypto. Get your DCA cash now. What a bullish commercial. Like when you hear that, you get super bullish. You're like, yeah, I need my money right now. I need my cash now. I need my cash right now. All right, so guys, what's cool about being in these trades, so what people don't tell you a lot of the times in trading is that in some exchanges, you can actually trade in the coin. You can trade ETH and get ETH. And then you can trade BTC and get more BTC. So I actually have $1,500 in BTC that we've made just in straight BTC, but then we also have $500 of spot BTC that we got from trading BTC. So like you're missing out if you're not getting in the same entries on BTC and Ethereum with USDT and the coin itself. So what I'm doing is double leveraging the coin. it's brilliant, to be honest, and it's really helped me to recover back a lot of losses of me selling stuff. Like I was DCAing into Bitcoin heavy on just spot, just like in my trust wallet. I was just trying to buy. I was buying at 19, I was buying at 20K, I was buying all through 20K, 30K, and I got up to a decent balance of even just DCAing like little pieces here and there. And you know, stuff happens. You got life stuff happens. You got purchases. You got housing things. If you own property, like whatever, doesn't matter what it is. You know, car troubles. Your car engine can blow up, and then you then you don't have extra cash. What are you gonna do? You have to sell an investment. You got to sell your investment. So, and Michael Saylor would just be like rolling in his golden Bitcoin jacuzzi right now, going, "Do you never sell your Bitcoin? You're so generous. You never sell your Bitcoin. You freaking idiot." And, but you know, it is what it is. But I'll tell you guys, with trading and having, a plan and a strategy and not being bearish and being bullish, I got all my BTC back. I got it all back, guys. I got it all back. So can we keep it this time? That's the question. That's the true quest. Can we keep it? Can we keep it this time? Can we keep it? I really hope so. I really hope so. All right, but guys, we're bullish. We're still bullish. We're super bullish. I mean, how can you not be bullish with trades open like this, the market moving how it's moving? But look though, look how I said it though. I said that Pepe could easily try and take the lows right here on the 15-minute. So we could still, and look, it wicked down. It wicked down and took the low right here. It could try and test another one of these lows, since we were trying to test in the all-time highs and we got rejected. So I don't know if we pull a fib. If we pull a fib from the retracement point, I don't know let's see what's happening here. Okay, so we went up. Okay, yeah, so we sit the 786. We went right into the 786 to both of these candles. And then this was where we tried to retest and got rejected, and we didn't even hit the 618. We tried to retest the 618 again, and then we got rejected. We tried to get up a little bit closer in between the 618 and the 5, and now we got rejected again. So are we getting traded into the low range to go back to the 0.236 to then blast off and get validated for the true Pepe all-time highs? We could, guys. Let me know and put a thumbs up in the chat if you like that analysis, and if you agree that Pepe could be taking a little bit of the lows on the 15-minute and trying to crush into the all-time highs. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? And I'll tell you, in trading that I'm learning, don't have a bunch of indicators on. You really don't need that much. I mean, I've just learned that, man, if you just know the volume and you look at the Bollinger Bands, the moving average, some of the moving averages, you can look at the 50, the 100, 200-day moving average, and then look at the trend in the volume. Look at the trend in the volume. All right, guys, it's getting super late. We got people dropping, so I think people are ready to go to bed. We've been streaming for forever, so I think it's time to go. We got enough likes. We had all the people in. We had all the regulars. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. If you stuck around for this long, thank you so much. And shout out to CryptoFace. The fact that CryptoFace gave a recommendation, someone as legendary as CryptoFace, shout out to CryptoFace. That's just, I feel super blessed. Really grateful. I don't deserve it. Just trying my best, doing the thing, trying to build up the followers and stay true to the crypto grind. So thank you guys for being with me, and I will see you in the next live stream. Peace out.